And good evening. As we finally get this severe weather coverage, our severe weather that was predicted earlier this morning. Again, the timeline that the National Weather Service has on this is until 10 o'clock tonight. And Newton, Lauderdale, and Clark counties are getting it right now. At this point, there's only two severe thunderstorm warnings out. That is Newton County and also Lauderdale County. But as you look at radar, when I pull this up and start showing everyone, it will appear that Clark County at the moment is getting a little bit heavier rain than where the warned area is. And let's go ahead and radar and pull this up. Welcome. If this is your first time to watch, I do appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind, share this so others will know what the weather is doing as we get into this tonight. We do this 24/7. When weather breaks out, we break in with it. All right, as I promised, let's go to radar now. And this is what we're looking at. This is the system right here to where what is issued the severe thunderstorm warnings. This is Clark County. As I mentioned, if you zoom in on this, this is some heavy activity. First, let's start in the warned area, and then we'll work our way over. And this edge of Alabama over here also has some severe weather there. As we pull up what the National Weather Service has issued, this is until 9:15 tonight. Severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Newton and southwestern Lauderdale County, again until 9:15. A few moments ago, radar indicated a severe thunderstorm located near Duffee, or 13 miles northeast of Newton. It was moving to the southeast at 20 miles an hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust is with this, also with it nickel-size hail. Now, can we also probably see some power going out on this? We probably can. We'll check that as well as this moves across for the squall line. This storm should be near Suqualena by 8:50 in the next 15 minutes, Meehan by 9 o'clock, and by Meridian and Nellieburg by 9:05. Other locations are going to get this will be Chunky, and also Hickory. You're going to be involved in this. As we look at this, now this now has two... if you'll look at this, they're popping up left and right here. These are our storm patches. Good hope you will have this within 1 minute from now, and then this will go to Center Ridge, the leading edge of this. Let's zoom in on this so we can see exactly where this is. This is Decatur. This is going to be off to the northeast of Decatur there. As you zoom in on this, and we'll go back to this second leg of this, of where the storm is actually sitting here. Let's get closer to what we can see here. This is Good Hope Road right here. This is Harris Road, and this is going to be just off of Good Hope Road if you're in Newton County. And this is getting ready to cross over Hickory Little Rock Road is where it's going to cross right there. And Barrett Road, you are in the line of this storm as well as you'll look at this. Now, let me move this out of the way where we can see here. Now, this gray area, and this is our watch box where it shows the leading edge of the storm there. Again, Center Ridge in 16 minutes at 8:51 as you look at that Center Ridge here. The gray area that's on the edge of my radar, let me pull this out and move these out of the way where you can see. This is a 30-minute timeline from where it is sitting right here at Good Hope right now. This will be at New Providence right here at the county line in 30 minutes. Suqualena will be just off to the northeast of this, as this will move in right across I-20 near Chunky and Lost Gap in these areas here. So y'all be prepared if you're in the line of this. Heavy rain is about to commence upon you. And that's just an old southern term. Now let's go back here just above Newton. As you'll see, this is a heavy line. This is going to, let's turn on locations where we can see better of what's going on here. This is where Lawrence is, the post office right here. The warned area picks up right at Turkey Creek Water Park. And this takes in all of East Central and on up here to Little Rock. All right, let's look at this second leg. This is going to be crossing right over where the Lazy Boy plant is here in the next few moments. As we look at this and put it 30 minutes, Poplar Springs will get this in half an hour. This is going to be south of 20, and Liberty within 28 minutes. As we look at this now, this is where Myers Processing sits right here. It's just going to be right across the road where Myers is, where the storm's going to come right down through Newton. This is Walmart. As you well know, that will cut right across the Walmart area and come through here. It fans out, taking in all of the Lazy Boy area here. It's going to cross I-20. Here's Rose Mobile Homes, where it sits here. That's going to be roughly, maybe 5 miles from where the storm is on 20 there from Rose Mobile Homes. Now, this will cross on down, and this is going to be right here at the Dollar General in Hickory. It's going to get to the Hickory area probably within about 45 minutes. This is the 30-minute line here at Poplar Springs right here. Here's Hickory. That's not more than a couple of miles from there. So we're looking at 35 to 45 minutes at most before Hickory will get a downpour as we look at this. This is that warned area here as we come across and take a look. A lot of rain involved with this. Now, if you are sitting right now and your home is anywhere near in the city limits of Newton, be ready. It is getting ready to rattle the windows, and it's going to pour down very, very hard. Let's look at all of this area here where this starts here. Now, if you're looking at the map going, what are these things? A lot of these you may not recognize. This is going to be Battlefield Drag Strip right here on Highway 19. This is Collinsville out in Piggly Wiggly. And where Tyson's veterinary clinic is right here. This is going to be Freeman Tractor. As you see here, all of this is shifting to the southeast rather, and is going to make its way right into Lauderdale County as this comes straight across and comes down this area here. Pouring. We've got a bunch of lightning here. This struck at 9 minutes ago at 8:30. This touched down at 8:32. Anywhere that you see a lightning bolt on my radar, it has made contact with the ground. Now, if it's white, if you see a white streak, lightning bolt, that represents it's just in the air. But these yellow ones have made contact with the ground. So 8:39, just about 30 seconds ago, this struck here. And as we'll look at this, this is heavy. This is the Good Hope community. And just to the west of where Good Hope sits, so zoom in on this. This is where Good Hope and Harris Road split, right along in there. That's where the heaviest of rain that we've got in Newton County right now. And on the leading edge of this, if your home is here at Good Hope Little Rock Road, here where this junction is, here where the cutoff road is, lightning all around you and pouring rain on you all the way back over here to Blaylock Road. Now, if you're caught out in this driving, that's one thing. But if you live in these areas here, even to the east of this, wait it out a little while. If you've got somewhere to go, wait a little while. It's no reason to jump in your car and go get involved in all of this because it's pouring down. All right, this is the warned area, and we've got all of this here coming up on Newton. So Newton, y'all be ready. Let's go over here because this is just as bad, and we've got a thunderstorm warning right across the state line that we're going to look at right here in just a second here. Let's look at Clark County, upper northern Clark County into Lauderdale County there at Clarkdale. It is pouring. Let's start here at Pachuta and go across. Pachuta, y'all got a lot of rain here. A little bit of lightning start. Nothing bad. That was about 10 minutes ago right here, this lightning strike. Here's where the Pachuta post office is. This is going to be over here on Highway 512 where Pleasant Hill Baptist Church is. This is the back way into Quitman here to where you'll come out at the railroad tracks there, downtown Quitman at the co-op. If you're traveling that two-lane road there on Highway 512 to Pachuta, it's going to be rough through there. Now, even heavier rain as we go northern Clark County. Let's go past the city limits of Clark County. Here's Clarko State Park. As you get about 2 miles due north of there, coming toward Meridian, look at the rain. Here's Stonewall here. The Piggly Wiggly there, pouring down rain as we come across. We zoom in on this area. Here's Highway 45. Just to the west of 45, here's County Road 343. Look at the depth and how much rain is pouring down here. On up through Sable. Now, this is going to be Mathis Peaches right here. Heavy rain through there. Sable, Roy, all of that area. As we go out here, even to Middleton, and heavy rain occurring now at the Energy Church as well. Snell, you're right in between these two areas. Look at this. Now, the rain is going to get you in Snell if you're watching there. It's pouring on each side of you, probably light rain as you get in here now, as radar will update in just a moment here. This is the radar updates about every 60 seconds, just to give you kind of a rundown of how this happens. Highway County Road 461, 420, in between two different storms there, as this has prompted a severe thunderstorm warning here in the edge of Alabama. And let's just move to the east here, since we've got a lot of folks that watch us in the edge of Alabama also, and talk about what's going on here. All right, let's pull up this severe thunderstorm warning. This is going to be until 9:30. So we got 45 minutes remaining on this. Severe thunderstorm warning for Choctaw County, Alabama until 9:30. About 3 to 4 minutes ago, this was fired off. It is located 5 miles east of Snell or 12 miles northwest of Butler, moving to the southeast at 15 miles an hour. It does have 60-mile-an-hour gusts. Impact is going to be damages to roof siding and trees. Location in the path of this is going to be Butler and Lisbon, Alabama. So if you're in these two areas here watching me tonight, be prepared. You've got some weather coming your way. Now, again, let me remind, these are severe thunderstorm warnings. This is nothing of the potential of what a tornado can do. I don't want to over-exaggerate in any shape, form, or way. But as we all know, there is damage. 60-mile-an-hour winds can do damage to your home. Now, if you live, especially these red areas and where I start pointing these lines of where this is going to, if you've got trees that overhang your home and you're watching me in these areas, I would not stay in those rooms because mixed with rain, wind, 60 miles an hour, they can snap and break and come through the roofs. And we've so many deaths happen across America with severe weather with trees, whether somebody's driving down the road and a tree falls in the road and hits their car or they run into it. It can happen in a split second. We don't want that happening to you. So if you're watching me and you got a tree overhanging your bedroom or your living room, move to another area of the house. If you've got a safe room or a shelter, go ahead to there if you've got something like that over your home. I don't want anybody hurt with these storms as this happens. Now, as we back out and we look at this, here's Lisbon, Alabama. Here's the state line. If you're coming out of Meridian, Highway 19, you go past Wynot Motorsports Park, and you hit that Alabama line. As we all know, all through here is a real rural route. A lot of pine trees, a lot of pine tree farms through that area there. A few homes in there without a doubt, but we want y'all to be careful if you do happen to live in there. Let's zoom in, and as you just see that, look at the lightning that's involved in this one, even more so than what's going on in Clark County tonight. Yantley, Alabama, is the old gas station there that sits at Yantley, and you go due north. Look at all of that. This was popping at 8:33 as I squint to see that about 10 minutes ago. All of these areas. Now, here's Pushmataha, Alabama. This is still in Clark County right here, the leading edge of the storm as it pushes that way. And let's look at where this is going to go. It's going to go to Cyril, Pushmataha within 18 minutes, and Riderwood within a half an hour. It'll be there at 9:12. If you see this, this is Lisbon, Alabama. This is Ridgewood down here. This is that 30-minute window that this gives us. Let's back this out where you can see there. Here's Hurricane Creek here in Clark County. It's pouring on y'all. And this just zooms out and makes its way right toward Lisbon. Butler, you're going to be in the path of this probably in 45 minutes. So y'all be prepared for that. As you zoom in here and you look at Clark County, let's look at y'all because y'all are, here's Hurricane Creek right here. As we go down and we follow County Road 462, County Road 464, which will run into the edge of Alabama there. That is the worst rain that we've got on the east side of this storm. So if you're in Clark County, Mississippi watching this, y'all be prepared. It's raining hard, very hard on you. Let's go back across here. Here's Middleton as we look at now. This is not the warned area. This is not under a thunderstorm warning whatsoever, but nonetheless, it is pouring rain. Middleton, as we zoom in closer on this, we look at County Road 450 here in Clark County. Y'all are getting a pouring. Now, let's back out and let's see, make sure we hadn't missed anything as we watch this storm. We're sitting at 8:46. Let's do a quick update with this while we're live. There's just no other way to do this to make sure that we've got the best information. I'm going to go back live, make you look at me for just a second instead of looking at that as that update. All right, let's go back now and pull up what we've got. This is starting to show right here the intensity not as bad as it was. This is not. This is still heavier. Now, let's pull up, let's go down here and let's go to severe and let's look and see if we've got hail involved with this as we pull this up tonight. And we do. Let's talk about areas that are getting hail at this point. If you're watching on your phone or if you've thrown this up on your television tonight to look at this, these purple areas are hail that is following. Let's go to the warned area and work our way down and into Clark County. We go here at Newton. And by all means, if you're watching and you've got some of this, post this up here so we can share this. Let me go to our comments and take a look at what we've got. We've got a bunch of, thank y'all for watching. Thunder and lightning equipment there. Greg McCary, thank you. As we go down, lightning is dangerous. Jeremy Barnacastle. As we keep going, thunder and lightning in the snail community. Let's see, Morton, I'll take a look at, let me write a note here of to go back over and look at Morton of what somebody wanted to look at. As we go down, watching from Quitman. A lot of heavy rain in the Neshoba County Fairgrounds. We keep going here. Lightning, raining, and thunder in the Little Rock area. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate you, Laura Offland. Thank you for putting that. Let's see here. It's only about 5 miles from Newton to Hickory. So yeah, that's pretty close there. All right, June. Let's see here. Watching from Tumsuba. Thank you. Appreciate that, Alan. As we go down, well, that looks bad. It is. As we go down, making sure I hadn't missed anybody that wanted to know. Still scanning here, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all watching and posting. I appreciate that. I'm watching from Stonewall, and it's raining there. Charlie Long said, thank you so much. We'll go back and look at Newton in a minute. But what we're looking at right here, all of this purple area as you're watching here, this is coming down. And if you're getting it, that's what I'd like to know, how much hail you're seeing in your yard. As we zoom in, this is Ebenezer. This is the Pine Bluff area here in Newton County. Now, here's 20 right here. Let me turn this on with the locations where we can see this again. Here's 20. Here's a Lazy Boy plant. So we've had hail pass through where Lazy Boy is all through this area here. As we zoom in on this, this will be Old Highway 15 right here. That's going to be the Doolittle School as we back out there all in here. Now, we're starting, this is where Walmart is. This will be just east of Walmart on 20 there as it comes across here. That's going to be right there at Norman Road and Shallow Church Road. Y'all getting hail in that area there in Newton County. And the darker the purple, the harder the hail is, the bigger it would be. So that little area right here, here's Lazy Boy, and we zoom in on this in Newton County. This is going to be Riser Creek Road, right there where it touches over Landfill Road. Right in there is where the heaviest of what I'm showing at this moment of being what we've got with hail. Now, we've got some light hail up here just to the east of Union. It's coming due south. This is going to be the Little Rock Post Office due south of there as we zoom in here. Good Hope, y'all are getting some of this hail. Not as heavy as it is back down that area there. Center Ridge just to the west of you, we've got some. Now, let's dive back down in here into Clark County. Still at this point, we're just now starting to see some rain here in Lauderdale County, and this does take in this Warren area right here at Battlefield drag strip, comes across over 495 right in here, and this will go over to Northeast Park is where this is going to go and cut across North Hill Street and right down by Meridian High School, taking in MCC all the way down to Dunn's Fall is where that will be. And this is where the hail picks up, right just due east of Dunn's Fall. This is going to go over and just shy of reaching Clarkdale High School. This is Enterprise High School here. It's going to be due north of y'all. This is going to be Gun Drive, Bassick City. Y'all are getting some hail through there. A little bit heavier right along in here near Roy, just west of Roy. Middleton, right there. The Middleton area there, County Road 450, y'all are getting some hail too with this. So be careful in these areas. If you've got a car, I would definitely get that in a garage if you can. Now let's look at what we've got with winds involved with all of this. We've shown our hail path. This is damaging wind will be a darker green as it just pulls up here. This right here, and this is what prompted most likely all of this with this thunderstorm warning here. And look at this one over here. We'll go back over here. This is where Decatur High School is. Here's East Central Community College right here. Just on the east side of the main side coming into Decatur there. It's just to the side of the campus there if we look at this. Here's where it sits, Decatur Attendance Center, and that's where the college is. This is going to be Fifth Avenue, all of this area, and east back over to Little Rock, Decatur Road. Plenty of wind that's involved with this. All over here, right here where the school is, where Newton County High School is, some wind there. We've got it around Turkey Creek also. We back out and come across this. As you get into Lauderdale County, no big winds right now. But we move over right here at the state line. Look at this. This is coming out of Clark County here. Here's Hurricane Creek. Look at the winds that are involved in this. Now this, if you're in Yantley, Alabama, watching tonight, the winds just to the west of you, this is within probably a half a mile of what we would call the exact location of Yantley, Alabama. We've got a lot of wind involved with this. This is showing up on radar to be heavy right along in there. And let me update this again so we can have the latest information with it there in Yantlee. Make sure y'all on top of this. And turn that off, and let me turn our locations back on. So we'll again, this is going to be County Road, Concord Road is where this is. Here's Yantlee, and this is going to be Watermelon Road here at Yantlee. These areas right in here is where the most of the wind is coming down. This is County Road 32, all in that area here. All right, as we look at this, here's Pushmataha. This is headed toward Lisbon, Alabama, and look at the lightning from Alabama on the Mississippi side as well. It comes across. Again, this will be at Pushmataha in 12 minutes. So if you live there, expect this storm to be there. This is going to go until 9:30 tonight, the severe thunderstorm warning there for the Choctaw County, Alabama. So another 36 minutes remaining on that as we watch that in the edge of Alabama. And we do here at Cuba, as you'll look at this, here's Cuba, Alabama, just east of where McElroy Trucking is. If you're going to be traveling 80 toward Demopolis there, we've got several wind bouts that are coming through there as well. All right, let's turn that off. Turn off the damaging wind and go back and take a look of the rain and everything that we've got here going on. Morton, let's go back over and take a look. We had a question about Morton. Let's go over here. Morton at this point is rain-free. All this stuff is drifting this way to the east. If you come out of Morton, this is going to be that last, here's Forest here, where you'll find what's sitting right there, the Wendy's, as soon as you turn off right there. This is the Welcome Center on the east side if you're coming to Meridian on 20, right there. It's going to be just past that, right at the Scott-Newton County line. We got some showers picking up there. It's pretty heavy there. At Little Italy, Dennis Settlement, y'all got some rain there. But boy, when you get to the Newton area, now pouring there at Rose Mobile Homes as you get into Newton County, all the way back here to Lazy Acres Christmas Tree Farm. Or I guess you could nickname that the Pumpkin Patch, whichever way you want to go tonight. Michael, they'll take care of you there. Good folks there. All around where Newton County High School is, Newton High School right here, pouring rain, taking in where the airport is there. In Newton as well. And of course, that's Myers Processing that comes across. This is going to be just north. Here's the Dollar General here in Hickory. It's going to be just north of you as you head back toward the interstate. Wilbur Road is pouring rain there. North Hickory Road there. Edwards Road, y'all got your fair share of rain here. Now, if for whatever reason that you're leaving Meridian right now on I-20, just about when you hit that Newton County line is when the rain is going to pick up there, right around the chunky exit. So be prepared. And y'all have all driven that road too. It's dangerous. It holds water. You can't see as good. Although it's 4-lane, that still doesn't change the way roads settle and that water holes in them. And it's by all means hold on with both hands of your steering wheel. If you can wait this out, do so. If you're caught in this and you're riding with someone and they're playing this, just be extra careful. Be a little bit slow there. Don't overdo it. Don't speed when whatever you do when you're driving. Don't use your cruise control. Not worth it. You lose control of your car quickly. You just can't control it there. And we don't want any of that happen to anybody. As we look at this for Lauderdale County, this is going to be lasting until 9:15. So we got about 19 minutes remaining on this in Lauderdale County. Now, as you'll look at this, the intensity, as you well know, when we started off with the storm, not near as bad as it was. This is the warned area, but by all means, Clark County at this point is getting a lot more heavier rain than what's in this warned area. I'm not saying that this is not heavy and pouring down where you can't see. I'm just saying right here, as the old saying goes, is heavier as you get into Clark County. We start here. Let's start here and just work our way kind of south, and we'll go back up into the warned area and look at this as it comes across there. As we look at Long Creek Ball Field, right here, just due south of there, that rain is going to pick up. Here is Causeyville Ball Field. If you live here in Causeyville, y'all see that just due south of y'all, it's heavier. This is Mathis Peaches. As you cut across here and go toward Middleton and DeVoe, all through here, and you get here to Snell, Energy Church. Here's Snell right here. This is the Energy Church here. Look at the rain that we've got all the way if you're traveling there to Hurricane Creek. And there's a lot of homes. I know this is a rural area, but there's a lot of folks that live on these county roads out here in Clark County. And by all means, be careful, as we talked a minute ago about being careful during these storms and what to watch and what to be aware of. Please just keep that in mind. And let me thank some of our sponsors that help us out with this, that are with us day in, day out. Citizens National Bank. They'll be there for you if you're looking at doing a home loan. Drop in and see them. They'll help you in any way they can. They'll work with you if you're thinking of starting a new business. They can set up a checking account for you. EMEPA. They're always there to make sure those lights come back. Sometimes we lose the power. They're there. They've got somebody there 24/7 that you can call and talk to. Also, Snowden and Company Real Estate. They're there if you're looking for a home. Kim's Photography. If you need pictures taken of those seniors, they'll do that. And the Precast Group. When it comes time to get yourself a storm shelter, the Precast Group, definitely want you to remember them. They're made right here in the Meridian area, and they'll help you. Again, that's the Precast Group. As we look at all of this, let's do our storm track. Now, again, this is till 9:30. This warning that we've got in Lauderdale County is until 9:15. As we look at this, Pushmataha, you're going to have the storm within 9 minutes. Heavy, heavy rain headed towards you there. And also, our friends there in Riderwood will get it in a little less than half an hour, 22 minutes as it makes its way. Here's Butler, Alabama. Butler's going to be getting some of this rain. Also, Butler, the courthouse, all these areas here are under the severe thunderstorm warning that is issued until 9:30. As we look at this, rain moved through the Enterprise area. There'll be a little bit more rain that comes into Enterprise. I don't expect this round, when it makes it to Enterprise, to be as heavy as that first round was for y'all. We're starting to see the line make its way on toward that Alabama side there. As we move up, let's look up. We hadn't looked at the Kemper County, and we hadn't gotten into Neshoba County. Now, not near the rain that we've got there. Let's start here in Winston County. Here's Winston Academy. Here's Walmart. Light showers starting out there at Lake Teocata as we work down to J&S Food. Look at that. Light showers there, nothing bad. As we get down into nothing going on in Macon, Sugarlock area. As we get down into Neshoba County, it's just light stuff stretching all the way from out here at Arlington. This is going to come down Highway 19 into Meridian. This is going to be House. Right there, you'll find Talbot Enterprises, light rain. Neshoba County Fairgrounds, still getting some light rain activity. Now, as we get into Lauderdale County, this has moved past Battlefield. This is coming up on West Lauderdale High School. So if you live in the Martin area, as we zoom in on this, heavy rain right there at the Martin. This is going to be Julius Tucker Memorial Road as we get into Clayton Pool Road, Hand Road. Y'all know where this is, Wildcat Road. If you live on Wildcat here in Lauderdale County, pouring rain on you, Fire Tower Road. Look at that. As we come on down and we follow this, this is down here now, Roval Road, right in this area. It's going to make its way right on across here, go across here where the Piggly Wiggly is and make its way right on into Center Hill, right through this area, right through here. Now, I live out in this area here just due south of where West Lauderdale Elementary is. This is it, 495 in this area here. Here's the old Hughes Telephone Company there as you're heading on up toward Kemper County out of Lauderdale. But we've got some heavy showers right there, just Wildcat Road in that area there. Chamberville starting to see some light rain. Duffee is getting a lot of rain right now. This is what I would call moderate rain right here as we look at this, moderate to heavy. This is worse as you get to Center Hill. The redder it is, the worse it is. As we get down here in this this area here, pretty much now they've moved the line. Newton County, you are now out from under the severe thunderstorm warning. It has been canceled, although you've still got rain there. Now only Lauderdale County, and they've kind of short span this of where we've got it now. Let's look at this. This line will come across right here at the Piggly Wiggly in Collinsville. Here's Piggly Wiggly, and if you go across the four-way, and here's Church Road. Chisholm sits right here, and it's going to be on the right side of Chisholm on Church Road there, taking in where Tyson's place is and coming on down. Is the warned area. This is going to cut across Collinsville Road, and we'll come across old Highway 494 right through there. Here's Chamberville. Chamberville, where the subdivision is out of this. It's to the east of Chamberville. All of this area here, where Okeechobee Lake is in the warned area, and still goes out to, if you live in Lauderdale County here, out by the where Barham Funeral Home is, the soccer complex. Again, it's not going to quite make it out to where Lamar is there in Meridian, where the warned area is, but it will come across here as we'll look at this. This is going to be 46th Street is where it will cut across. This is the intersection there at North Hill Street. You've got Mr. Discount Drug sitting here, and you've got the Chevron station, the Broadmoor Chevron station on the other side, right there at that four-way stop. If you were to come across, this is North Hill Street. It doesn't quite make it all the way out here to where Hardee's is. This will be a couple blocks or a half a mile before it gets there. That last right-hand, sixth place, y'all are right on the line there as it comes across. As we come here, MCC Old Highway 80, starting to see some heavier rain out there. If you're looking for a steak, it's definitely raining right in there on Old Highway 80 if you're out eating tonight at the Rustler. Right in there, some showers there. Here's the carousel out at Highland Park. We go back over. This is going to be Rocky Ridge, if I remember right. And this is Rock Hill Church. I always want to call it Rocky Hill, but it's Rock Ridge Church right there. This is on the western side of Lauderdale County as we come out from where Lazy Acres Christmas Tree Farms is, New Providence, into Lauderdale County. The rain picks up dramatically. Chunky, y'all are getting a lot of rain here also. Heavier due south of where the post office is as we dig down in here. And let's see here. The lightning was at, that was about 10 minutes ago, 10 to 12 minutes ago. So the lightning has cut back on this side of the storm, which is great. We like to see that to where that's kind of just, the old saying, just kind of dwindling out. Still raining at Walmart here. And again, this is not warned area anymore, but we've still got rain here all around the Liberty, the Calhoun area, and the Poplar Springs area there. Heavy rain. Now let's move back over here on the east side here. And Pennington, Alabama, if y'all are there, y'all are going to get some rain here in just a second. That is horrendous is the way to word it. It's coming as we look at this. Let's look at all this. Here's Cuba, Alabama, right here. Ward, Alabama, these areas here. When we get right into these storms where they pick up, that's Derby, Alabama. Let's look at the storm path of this, of where it's going. Pelham, 22 minutes. Edna and Indian Springs, you'll get this storm within 30 minutes here. That little right through there. Those are the dots, and that's what those towns represent. Let's close that one out and look at this second one here that's coming into Choctaw County. Jakin, Alabama. I think they used to have rodeos there in Jakin. A lot of rain headed to you. That will be there in 19 minutes in Jakin, Alabama. Des and into Choctaw City within less than half an hour. 9:34, y'all will get this shower or a thunderstorm that is headed your way. We still got this watch box taking in Butler. All of Lisbon and these areas here is still making its way out of Clark County. It's been some heavy rains in northeastern Clark County tonight, and I'm still shocked that the National Weather Service never fired off a warning for this area, because it got just as much, if not more, than some of these areas over here. If you'll look at the difference in between this on radar, this did have a little bit more wind than this area, but still nonetheless it got a lot more rain. Now let me do this to make sure that we hadn't lost power. I've got to flip a couple buttons to pull this up so we can take a look at it, and we'll cut back to this. All right, let's go here, and as we go to current outages, 22 is what we've got. Current outages. Here is the what we're looking at from EMEPA tonight. And it usually pops up a list by county, and I just don't, looks like they've updated something here, and it doesn't flip. All right, yeah, here, they changed it up just a little bit there. Newton County is where the power is out. We've got 22 affected in Newton County, and what they've done there, it lists how many people have power in each county, and then it shows how many is out. That's the update that we're looking at. Newton County, 22 people without power, so that's 3% of the people there. As we go back to the map here, right there is where. All right, I'm learning with y'all this new map here. You used to, yeah, there's my plus. Let's zoom in on this. That's Union Church there, and this is going to be Center Ridge Church right in this area right there. right there at Ridge Road, and I believe that's Booze Road is how you pronounce that, and Tatum Road in there. That's where the 22 people are in Newton County without power. And as you back out and just show a bigger, broader look of where that is, this is going to be north of 20. Here's Chunky here, and it'll be northeast of Chunky, right along there, due south of Little Rock, of where the power is out in Newton County with the MEPA. So we'll keep a close eye on that. Hopefully we won't lose any more power over the next little bit. We'll watch that closely. Lauderdale County, we're working on this severe thunderstorm warning, getting ready to expire. This will roll out within 7 minutes. This severe thunderstorm warning, can't get it out, can I? Severe thunderstorm warning will expire in 7 minutes for Lauderdale County. I do not see this being pushed on. We've got the rain moving out of Clark County on into Choctaw County, Alabama. Butler, y'all be ready. Y'all are going to get some heavy rains here in just a few moments as it makes its way right on across to y'all as well. Looking better here on the west side of Clark County there, just north of all of this area here of Clarko State Park. And we still watch this area picking up right here at Energy, all the way to the state line. So if you live in Clark County in Energy, anywhere east of there to the state line, it's a lot of rain there. Y'all be careful there. Watch that. Let's see here. Debbie Ferdinand, thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Joyce Poole is watching. College Park area just hotter than Hades. It is. At the College Park area in Meridian. No rain right now with Billy Touchstone. As we go through a very light rain just north of Chamberville at this point. Donna Hawkins, thank you for watching. Alan Peden is watching. Also, Patricia Boswell, thank you. Also, Bree, still rumbling in Decatur, but the rain has let up. That's good to know there. Also, Felicia Barnacastle is watching. Thank you. The weather keeps getting worse, Lori Cole said, and I have to agree with that. Northwest Meridian, nothing here yet. Joey Ivy is watching. Thank y'all. Let's see here. Judy Clary, I have never seen lightning like this on the ground in Little Rock area. And that was just a little bit ago that she posted that. And again, and I do thank you for all the posts. I hadn't read everybody's, but I am seeing them. So keep those coming so I'll know that you're there and what's going on there. Let's see. Brian McCary headed to work. Thanks for the heads up. Be careful as you head out into this stuff tonight. Again, we've got 5 minutes remaining on Lauderdale County, and let's look at what we've got to where the rain is the worst in these warned areas. Still a little bit of rain here as we look at Newton County there at Rose Mobile Homes on 20 due south, all the way down here to Garlandville. Y'all are getting some rain here. Let's start up here in West Lauderdale area. Light rain in Damascus and Kemper County, not too bad. This is West Lauderdale High School is where this is. This is the four-way stop right here in Collinsville. If you were to take a right and go out to West Lauderdale High School, a lot of rain there. Hadn't quite made it over to where Chet's is there in Center Hill, but it'll make its way on through there. Not as heavy as it was. All the way out right over here at the dam. We've got a lot of showers still coming out at Lake Okeechobee. So rain in those areas there. It hadn't made it over to where the elementary school is yet. But it will be a little bit. It's not going to be near the rain that it was a while ago. As we zoom in on this, we've got showers here at the airport. This is Meridian Regional Airport sitting right here. Structural steel in this area here, down here by FedEx and UPS, back down here where they ship out. All of that is some pretty heavy rain there if you're coming straight out of Meridian there. Light rain at MCC, nothing too heavy. Again, this is Rock Hill Church. As we zoom in on this area here in Lauderdale County, this is going to be Cow Creek Road. And for the life of me, I can't read that road. I believe that's Suqualena. Yeah, Suqualena Graham Road North is where this is right here. All of that in. This is just north of 20 here. Here's Lost Gap. Here's where the prison sits right here. The heavy rain has not made it to the prison just yet. But in Graham, in that community, a lot of rain coming down there. Meehan has gotten its fair share of this. Chunky east of y'all, you've gotten this. So as we look at this, and then we get out, this is Southeast High School sits right here. This is the Dollar General there at the four-way stop, and you go past the red fireworks barn, maybe a half a mile, and that rain's going to pick up all the way out here to where the Boy Scouts troop sits right there. As we zoom in on some of these roads here, this is going to be Camp Bonacci Road. This is Sergeant Fritz Burke Road. That's Fork Road, Fox Road. It's amazing when you can't read something how you can change the name of it, isn't it? I'm going to work on that. Here's Why Not Motor Sports Park right here on Highway 19. Just light rain there. But as you get down to the very southeastern corner of Lauderdale County, where this runs into Clark County, if you look at this Center Grove Road and where Shannon Road runs right into Clark County and turns into 514, as you'll look at that all the way down there to Hurricane Creek. Hurricane Creek is getting some of the worst that we've got in both counties right now between Lauderdale and Clark. On this side of the state line there. And again, all the way from Energy back over here, we've got a bunch of it there. As you get into this Lisbon, Alabama area, we've got this till 9:30 tonight. That's going to expire here in just a little while. There's not much left on that. And it is making its way on across there and out of the area there. As we look at that warned area there, and this is going to make its way on east and out of the area there. As we, just to show you what's going on statewide, we hadn't looked at the big picture of what's going on here. Nothing horrible behind this. That is the good news. All of this should, as they put the threat out earlier through 10 p.m. is what we had. And I think that's going to wind down. Now, we've got rain chances tomorrow, but we did get the severe tonight. As we look, let's start and work our way across here. Here's Shreveport, Louisiana. Here's Monroe, Louisiana. Just northwest of Ruston, Louisiana. Some pretty heavy activities, but there's not a line like this stuff that rolled through right through here. There's not another line of that. Here's the Mississippi Delta, Greenwood. As you move in on this in this area here, that's going to be Tula. Yeah, I can't pronounce that. Yeah, that's let's go with Shackleford, Mississippi. I can pronounce that one. Heavy rain right there where that is right now. Shackleford, Mississippi. Nothing like what we've had come through the Lauderdale County. As we get up here in Winston County, a few showers starting to roll in there near Highway 25. Y'all expect, here's 25 into Louisville. Y'all going to get another bout of heavier rain here in just a wee bit. Nothing horrible, though. As we look at this, most of the heavier rain has died down in Newton County now. We've got a line of showers in between Newton and Hickory. As you get to Chunky, just to the southeast of Chunky, some showers there. In Meridian, we're watching this area here on 20. And let's turn this back on. We have roughly, this should be expiring, and it just did. So Lauderdale County now out of the severe thunderstorm warning, which is great news. We'll follow this and give you the details of this and wrap this up. So as I know that y'all are wanting to go to bed and get ready for that work day tomorrow. I'm well aware of that. We watch that. We've got this area here from Graham. This is Lost Gap. This is going to be moving in on Highway 19. So if you're in that Walmart area, from Nellieburg down to Walmart to MCC, some rain is going to be moving through there in the next little bit. Slowly coming across. This is not fast by any means. The intensity of it has died down enough that the National Weather Service did not renew the storm, which is great news as this dies down. Still showers here at the Boy Scouts as we come down into Clark County. Not much difference here on this. Let me do a hard update here and shake this up so we can see what's going on. Turn this back on and our locations here as we look at this. And this has weakened a lot now as we look at this. Just this area here in Clark County on the east side, the northeastern corner here. And here's Hurricane Creek, just due south of Hurricane Creek. Here's Cyril, Alabama. We look at this. This is going to be County Road 425. And this rural area here, as we get in here, this is County Road 462. In between this area here, and there's no major highways in there. So I would assume this is pasture, maybe pine trees in between there. As you cross into Alabama, this is going to be coming your way on Timms Road as it makes its way across there. A few more minutes on this, probably about 12 minutes remaining on this, and this will die down as it makes its way on into Alabama. As we look here, Little Water and Mount Sterling will have this storm within 20 minutes as it makes its way from Pennington. Here's Myrtlewood, Alabama, Linden, Alabama. As you look at all these areas here, heavy rains over here. This severe thunderstorm warning here will last until 10 o'clock, and that is for central Marengo and southwestern Alabama there. Sweetwater, y'all are going to get showers as well. So all together, as it moves out of the Mississippi side, a whole lot better, looking better. It's winding down for the night. The threat of severe weather over here is gone. If you live in Kemper and all these areas, you may get a sprinkle before morning daylight, but definitely will be good. A big thank you to some of our sponsors that bring us this. Why Not Motorsports Park? They got a big race coming up. Make sure you're there for that coming up in mid-August. It's going to be the race of all races for them. Freeman Tractor, don't forget to drop in and see them. Masterflow Plumbing, if you need any plumbing from Hattiesburg to the coast, they handle that. And also the Precast Group, always taking care of you there, along with Sanders Gas. Some of the folks that help us out with that. Thank y'all so much. We're going to break off from the weather now since that severe weather threat has gone away. Don't forget to join me bright and early tomorrow morning. We'll be back with the forecast beginning at 6:30. We'll give you an update. And then as we roll into 8 o'clock, don't forget to join us at 8 o'clock as we'll go live to tell you about everything that's going to be happening. Don't forget to take an umbrella with you tomorrow because we've got an 80% chance of showers. Now, it's going to be after lunch that the rain moves back in tomorrow, but 80% chance of rain. Again, that should be after lunch, right after 12 as we do this. And the temperature is not going to be near as high tomorrow, where we were having this 96, 97 degrees, and then the heat index of 100, 107. 86 is it for tomorrow. So the rain is going to cool everything down as we get into Tuesday. It's down to a 30% chance of rain. We'll get 88 for a high. And as we get in to Wednesday, 89 for the high. So we're not crossing this weekend to the 90-degree weather like we had the upper 90s. We'll get some 91s, a little bit better weather for us there as we go across the week there by Thursday. So heads up on all of that. Again, thank y'all for dropping by and spending a few moments with me tonight. I do appreciate that. As always, many thanks for all the comments. We appreciate y'all so much for contributing to this and letting me know what's out there. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again bright and early tomorrow morning, beginning at 6:30 in the morning. And I do appreciate you, and I will see you then. Thanks for dropping by.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by